People think military training is just about push-ups and yelling sergeants, but the truth? The Army teaches you discipline, patience, and how to outthink your enemy. And those lessons came in handy when my new enemy wasn't on a battlefield. It was my HOA. It started when I built a small tool shed in my backyard. Nothing fancy, just a place to store gear. A week later, I got a letter from the HOA. Unauthorized structure must be removed immediately. I checked the bylaws, and sure enough, sheds were allowed if they met size and style requirements. Mine did. But that didn't stop them. They fined me $500. When I refused to pay, the fines doubled. Soon they claimed I owed thousands. Then came the threats, liens on my property, eviction notices, even calls to my workplace trying to get me fired. Most people would have panicked, but me? I treated it like a mission. Step 1, reconnaissance. I studied every bylaw, every loophole, every rule the HOA had broken themselves. I documented their violations, the president's unapproved extension, the treasurer's fence too high, the vice president's boat parked illegally for months. Step 2, strategy. I quietly rallied neighbors who'd also been bullied. Many were too afraid to speak, but once they saw my evidence, they joined me. Step 3, execution. I filed a lawsuit and demanded a full audit of the HOA's finances. When the auditors came, it was like watching enemy lines crumble. Misused funds, double charges, and thousands unaccounted for. In court, I didn't raise my voice once. I simply laid out the facts with military precision. By the time I was finished, the judge had not only erased my fines, but dissolved the entire HOA for corruption. The board members, some were fined personally, others banned from ever serving again. As I left the courthouse, a neighbor slapped me on the back and said, "Man, you fought them like a soldier." I just smiled, because that's exactly what I did. The Army taught me never to quit, never to fold, and never to back down from a fight worth having. And that training didn't just help me overseas. It saved my home right here.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.